Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am the Inconsequential Runner. Why I came up with that name, I don't know. It's too hard for me to pronounce. Quick tip again today. So every day I want to, or maybe every couple of days, I want to share a quick tip. And if it's something good, something that you can steal to make running better and easier and more enjoyable for you, do it. Running is something I think we can all love. And when you love running, it's brilliant. It means you can take your shoes anywhere, go for a run. Okay, I'm going off on a tangent. Come back to this point. Here we go. The slow run. This is something that I've had to learn how to do. I couldn't run slow enough. Now, I know it seems unintuitive, is that the word, thinking that the slower you run, and there is that saying, run slow to run fast. How is that? How does that work? Anyway, this is how it works for me. Because I run super slow, it means a couple of things. It means I'm ready for my fast runs where I can give it 100% because I haven't drained myself during the slow run. And it means I can spend hours on my legs and get miles, kilometers into my legs, and it doesn't drain my legs. So that is the slow run. I know that there's a bit of a test that if you're doing a slow run, it means you can talk in whole sentences or whole paragraphs. Here's a couple of other tests for you. One is when you're doing a proper slow run, you're not worried about the time on your watch. When you get to the intersection, you're not worried about pausing it because it doesn't matter. The other thing too is if you see a new path somewhere during your slow run and you want to just explore it, if it's not a slow run, you probably want to not explore that path because you've got a time that you want to beat or something like that. But if it's a true slow run, you think, I don't care. Let's go and check it out. Let's go for explore. If I get lost and it adds a couple of Ks to my run, doesn't matter. So those are two other tests of a true slow run. And to give you a flavor of what my slow run is like compared to, for example, a tempo run for me, and certainly my race pace. If I'm looking at a race, by and large, if the distance changes, but if it's middle distance, if it's say 1500 through to around about 5K, I'm looking at about 3 minutes 30, 3 minutes 45. That's my race pace. And then my training pace wouldn't be too far off that, of course, because I'm training at that 1500 or 5K or 10K pace. But my slow run pace could be anything from 5 minutes 30, and that's a fast slow run through to 6.5 minutes per kilometer. So when you look at, say, 3.5 minutes to 6.5 minutes, world of difference between those two things. So that's my slow run. It's taken me a long time to learn to run that slow, but I'm a much faster runner for it. So you run your slow runs. So when you run your fast runs, your interval training, your threshold training, your tempo training, you can run it fast. Your legs are 100% and ready to go. And because you're running your fast runs faster, especially during your intervals, than you are during your race pace, by having your fast run faster, your race pace increases. But you can only run your fast runs, your fast training, if your slow runs are slow enough where your legs can recover and you look to build endurance in your legs. That's it. I'm not going to add any more to it, otherwise I'm just going to be going around in circles. But learn to run slow. Really push the slow run. Watch the pace on your watch and just bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Or watch your heart rate. For me, my threshold's about, well, not my threshold for a slow run is 140. So anything above 140, I start to pull it back. Anything under 140, I'm golden. No worries. Make your slow run super slow. It won't feel painful after your first couple of slow runs. Painful meaning it's really hard. It can be really hard to learn how to run slow. But as you do it, it gets easier. So it takes a couple of runs to get it under your belt. Track your pace. Track your heart rate. You can still keep your cadence up relatively high. It's just your stride rate isn't going to be too long. Best of luck with your slow runs. If you get that nailed, then it helps you with your fast runs, which helps you with your racing. Okay, team, look, please, thank you for being here. If you like what I've said, like it. Share this video if it's worth it. And Subscribe if you think there's going to be value in any other upcoming videos. Every video, short, sharp tip. Take care. Have fun.